You look so nice. Yeah. Oh, where's the iPads? Well, here's one. Here's one. This is the TikTok one. I don't know where my other iPad went. Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, wait. I turned off TikTok. It's still going live on TikTok. Save. Okay.
There we go. There's for TikTok. Dice is for Restream. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 dee, dee. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, bow, wah, ba, 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 ba. Dee, da, 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 ba, bee, da, 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 da. Boom. Enter studio. Sick. We're live for a little baby live stream. A little baby one.
Okay.
Perfect.
And ready for TikTok?
Hi. Hi, chat. Yes, we're so ready. Perfect.
All right, we should be going live on TikTok. Hello, everyone.
Hi, YouTube and Twitch. Damn, all the people are over on YouTube right now. Howdy, howdy.
Yeah, we got a lot of people.
Yeah, way
Hi,
cool.
YouTube.
I love that.
How are you all doing?
Look at me. I remembered to charge my iPad. Mm.
I'm struggling to make my fursona. Any tips from the fursuit gods/goddesses?
What are your fursona tips, Dylan?
Embrace your cringe and make what you want. That speaks to your heart. That's about it. It's just if I had a tip when you're thinking about making it, if it's something that you would want to get a full suit of eventually, or even a partial or something, try not to go like crazy complex. You know.
We aren't live on TikTok yet, it looks like.
Should be. Oh, my bad. Title.
The Death of TikTok.
Death of Tik.
Ooh, and we always have to choose like a game that we play.
Infinity Nikki.
We're playing Infinity Nikki. Thank you, Darby.
Yes, I infiltrated the line.
Darby is here.
We got
Darby
it.
has voted for Infinity Nikki.
is what we're playing.
So many Infinity Nikki players are going to be so confused.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Whoa, but those on TikTok and Twitch can see more of our office, which is cool. And then you can also see one of our newest, freshest employees. Hi, Ani. Ani is super cool. Gosh, when did we hire you? October? That feels right in my heart.
This feels better.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Ani's been with us since October. Shout out to Darby for helping me with fursuit spray at your Anther Northwest. Oh, you're awesome.
Oh, cool.
People love you, Darby.
I'll do that with you.
Darby's in the back. She's all the way in the back office. People love you on YouTube, Darby. Yes, you. She's very excited. No, someone says, shout out to Darby for helping me with fursuit spray at Anther Northwest. You're awesome. Yeah, people love Darby. Darby's kind of one of the cool kids. Arguably one of the coolest kids.
Darby's all right.
She's all right. She's okay.
Don't go to her.
No, Darby's great.
Darby is super great. I think Darby is up there as the coolest of people.
I'm still in
Yeah, it probably goes like Keanu Reeves, Darby.
Yeah.
You know?
Him share a birthday. Just
He
saying.
just got cooler. He just got cooler.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm like trying to keep this pointy part away from you.
I keep leaning forward. You keep pointing. At me.
Sharp things are sharp, dude.
We don't have many office rules, but that's one of them.
Outrageous every time.
What do you guys think of my Beetlejuice suit I'm working on? I have not seen it, but I like Beetlejuice a lot, so I imagine
I'm sure
it's pretty
quite
cool.
great. Can't wait to get my eyes and teeth from you guys.
Ooh, when did you place your order? We've been doing pretty damn good with like shipping stuff out on Etsy recently. We came back from Anthro Northwest and had how many? Something like 150 something
100,
orders.
Yeah, like 147 or something.
Yeah,
or
something
crazy.
nutty
Yeah.
on Etsy. And we was like, holy shit. And so we've spent the last week and then the start of this week getting caught up. And it was tough because we got a bunch of shit packed last week and then our mail person just didn't come. And so we had like over 100 packages sitting by our door. And it's like, well, I hope our mail person comes.
And I found out they came Friday, but remember that we left a little early Friday?
Yeah.
Because of the fact that they didn't work Thursday. They
Ah.
were late Friday.
No.
She did come, but not until 5:30.
Damn.
And we left early.
We wouldn't have been there if we left at our normal
Yep,
time.
wouldn't have mattered.
OMG, I follow y'all on Insta. Y'all's work is so freaking amazing. I look up to y'all. Aw, thank you. I want to work here. What are the qualifications? Cool kid, not a furry. Those are the qualifications. That's it. Those are the only two things. I've been summoned. Welcome to the gang.
Can I tag you guys when I finish my Beetlejuice suit?
Absolutely. Please tag us. We want to see your Beetlejuice suit. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Is it dreadful hard to fur a fursuit head and to do lining? I plan to make my own, but I am hesitant and nervous.
I feel like the comforting answer that you want to hear is like, no, it's not that hard, but like, yeah.
It is hard, but like anything in life that's hard, it just takes practice and time, and
it's also worth doing.
Yeah, it teaches a lot of good skills. It's just important stuff to know. But your 5th fursuit head will be better than your 1st fursuit head.
Yeah. There's only up to go. You're going to do great.
And
it's
doing
a hard
hard
thing.
things is good.
Yeah.
Being busy is good. Challenging yourself is good.
I have never felt like better about like myself than I did engaging in like difficult things and then coming out the other side. Ooh, I bought a bunny base from your shop when I was at Anthro Northwest, and I'm so excited to work on it. We are so excited to see what you make. We love working on our bunny bases. I think I've made a suit head on almost every base now, except for our kimono base.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've done one on every other base, so
Because
I just need
we've
to
done a
make one on the
deer.
kimono.
We've done a possum, which would be like the weird ones.
I want to do another possum, I feel like. I feel like I want to go after a possum again. And then I want to do something on that kimono base.
I feel like possums are getting more popular too.
Right? I just got to get like the right design for a possum, I feel like.
Because I see a lot more people walking around with like possum tails and stuff like that at
And our
cons,
possum merchandise sells so well.
Yeah. We sold out of our beanies and stuff, so...
Have you guys lined a moving jaw suit? I struggle with it. I have not. I have not lined a moving jaw suit, mostly because they're like, really, you don't need to line those, and they're mostly done with solid bases like resin or 3D printed stuff. And so I haven't found like a great need to line a solid base other than like adding padding and stuff to make it comfortable. I haven't found there's a great need to line those bases. Ooh, I have a Brother LS2000 sewing machine. Is it good enough for sewing fur? I have no idea. I have no idea. I've never used that machine before, so I would not be able to tell you for sure. You would need to just try her out and see how it goes.
I love possums so much. That beanie is so cool.
Yes, we are officially sold out of that beanie. And right now I am debating on whether or not I reorder it. It's either going to be reorder or make something new but similar. Oh, Mushi Creations on TikTok asks a really great question and says, are y'all streaming on a different platform? Yes, we are also live on YouTube and Twitch. If you are over on TikTok right now, we highly, highly, highly encourage you to check us out on literally any other platform. If you like our live streams, YouTube and Twitch is where you want to see us. We should probably stream on like Instagram as well here when TikTok dies.
Sometimes.
We do sometimes, not very often.
A lot of times it'll be like we get like 800 people that join, and then 797 of them leave.
Yeah.
And there's like 3 people in there.
Yeah. So
and one of them is Emily telling me that there's people in there.
Yeah. We need to stream on TikTok, not TikTok, but Instagram a little more. But definitely TikTok is on the verge of death for the United States at the moment. And while it may be saved, we really have no, like, for sure things that says that. So I highly, highly recommend checking us out on any other platform. We are Spilt Grape Soda on all other platforms. Darby, is the worm fursuit spray in stock? I need it, someone says.
Ooh.
Oh, it's Marissa. Hi, Marissa.
Oh, right. Order online.
Oh, come here. You have to talk into my mic. Get, like,
my God.
uncomfortably close.
I forget you can't hear me over there. Order on our website or on Etsy, whichever one you'd like. Let me know, and then I'll make it for you.
Ah, thank you. And then Spruce has donated a sub. Is that a YouTube or a Twitch thing?
Whoa.
Someone's donated a sub.
It's probably on Twitch.
I do not know how this works. Dylan is in charge of that.
Because subs on YouTube don't mean money. So I'd imagine it's Twitch.
I think it's probably Twitch. Thank you, Spruce. We super appreciate the sub. It helps us keep doing silly things on the internet for you guys for free. I love that everyone's wearing ears. It's adorbs. We love wearing ears. It's so much fun. We only get to wear them for like live streams and stuff because otherwise they're a little inconvenient for around the office wear, but they are incredibly cute.
Yeah, community sub gift. Thank you, Spruce Beans.
Yeah, Spruce Beans, you're a real one. Thank you. We so appreciate you.
They're wondering, where do you guys get the ears?
The ears are from Anthro Aesthetics on Etsy. They mostly do like convention stuff, and so we have bought all of our ears at the conventions, save for the set I'm wearing, which technically I picked up at a convention, but I had custom ordered. But they do occasional drops on their Etsy, but they are occasional. They mostly just do con stuff. Furries. Where? Ooh, someone has a great question on YouTube for you, Dylan. How do you make the base for foam cast heads? I have one actually right here.
Yeah. We 3D print our molds, and they are a negative of the head itself. And then I mix up the chemicals, dump them in there, and then it does its thing. I put a little hat on the top of it. It's got a hole in the middle, and stuff will come out the top. You hold it tight and keep it on there. Yeah, makes a head.
Oh, someone asks on YouTube, would you ever consider hiring an animator for videos or shorts? I animate for other creators, Fritz and Weirdo. I don't know who those people are, but work is slow. Maybe? I know we've had like stuff that we've needed animation for in the past.
I don't think we would probably have a ton of need for like a long-term, like permanent animator position, but like when we need stuff, looking out for freelance artists and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you want to like join our Discord or shoot us some contact info with some work you've done, and then if we ever need animations, we can keep you in mind for sure. But it's like an in-house animator. I don't know if we have
not necessarily
a
permanent position for an animator, but we work with freelance artists all the time. I really only draw for like fun, for like hobby stuff. And so when we do any sort of like clothing or other merchandise, we work with a bunch of different artists to get those done.
Clothing design. I know we worked with freelance artists to do some of our music. And
Yeah,
stuff like that
we hired some musicians to compose music for our videos and stuff.
Which I could do, but I'm busy.
Yeah, Bill's a little booked.
I don't got time to write us a jingle, okay?
Quick, pop out a jingle, Dylan. That's a good one. I like that one. That was pretty good. And that's why I hired another guy. I'm a speak in tongues. Thank God. We were a little short on speaking in tongues in our comment section.
Whoa, $20 on YouTube from Sprout. Hey, it's Monotype/Mofang. Great to see you guys streaming on more platforms. I saw you guys at MFF, but was too nervous to say hi.
Oh,
never be nervous.
I promise we don't bite. I always get so sad
I only
when
bite
I
a little
hear
bit.
people. Dylan does bite. I do not. I've been defanged. But no, I always feel so sad when I get the inevitable messages afterwards of like, I was too nervous to come say hello. Please come say hi to us. We are like really friendly people, and we are so excited to talk to people who like engage with our content and we see in our live streams and stuff.
Nice.
And Dylan is really good at like remembering people really well. I'm very, very bad at it. I'm very like embarrassingly so bad. But Dylan is good at like remembering live stream names and all that kind of stuff. And so I always love when we get to see people come up and say howdy. But we will probably, knock on wood, be at MFF this year. Oh my God. This year. So hopefully, if you are there again, you will come say hi to us. But
Yes.
thank you so much for that gift. That was so generous.
That is so awesome.
Hey, will you guys be in Anthrocon in July? We are actually waiting to hear back from them right now.
Fingers
They said
crossed.
they would get back to vendors in January, and here we are halfway through January, and it's been whispers, but nothing solid yet. So hopefully we will hear back, and it will be a hooray, yay, yes, but nothing set in stone quite yet.
Hopefully, though, I really want to check out AC.
Yeah, you'd love it. You'd love it. I love Pittsburgh. I've been in the past, and it's just a fucking treat.
One of my favorite parts of traveling and going to conventions is getting to meet all the people from stream. So definitely come say hi if you ever see us. It's one of my favorite things is getting to meet everybody that we get to hang out with and chat with on the regular.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can finally put a face to all of your weird names.
Right? We have a regular stream viewer, I don't know if they're in here right now, named Leaking Meat. And them and their family actually got to come see us at Anthem Northwest. And that was pretty special because that name makes me viscerally uncomfortable, but Leaking Meat was there. They were there.
They were like, dude, it's Leaking Meat. I was like, whoa.
Someone else asks, will you be attending Texas Furry Fiesta? We wanted to, and then we realized that they opened and closed their applications for dealers forever ago, like in September. And it was like, oh, okay, we will not be going to TFF this year. But we know now that they open their like things like freakishly early, so we will be more on top of that this coming year. Another person asks, will y'all go to Emerald City Comic Con? Dylan, do you want to answer that?
We don't really find a ton of value in traveling out to events that are not specifically furry themed. It's not to say that we wouldn't be able to like make sales or something at Emerald City Comic Con, but it would be substantially less than we would expect from attending a furry convention because we show up and sell fursuit parts and furry merchandise and pins and stuff like that. So there is a little bit of crossover and like interlap when you have things like, you know, like cat ears and tails and stuff like that. Like there's some anime stuff and that maybe people would be into, but it's just not as much value. So it's probably better use of our time to just keep crafting stuff here to bring more stuff to furry cons.
Yeah,
We only
because
got so
one
many
of our
hands.
biggest issues when we go to furry cons is we just sell out of shit. We sell out of shit. People will come, it's like, do you have blah, blah, blah? And it's like, it walked like 10 minutes ago. That exact item you're looking for, you know?
Just left, you know, like right now. So,
Is
yeah.
YouTube more important? I guess you get more views on YouTube. Not necessarily. We're just encouraging people from TikTok to transfer over to YouTube because with the death of TikTok impending, we are doing our best to not lose our audience over on those on that platform on TikTok. So.
And I'm old, so I've always liked YouTube.
Yeah, Dylan is old. Grandpa, he was there when dinosaurs were like invented.
Fighting in Nam. There I was.
There I was.
Aren't we older than YouTube?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think we're older.
When was
than
YouTube?
internet.
When did you're not older than the internet?
No, maybe not. That's not
When
true.
did YouTube come out? When
Hey,
did
Siri.
YouTube drop?
When did YouTube come out? Hey, okay.
Not
no,
a fan.
Yeah, it was 2005.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You're
I'm also
technically
older.
older than
I'm
YouTube.
also older than
Yeah.
YouTube.
Welcome.
I'm also
Yes.
older than YouTube. Apparently TikTok will still be up. People just won't be able to download it. I've seen a lot of misinformation actually around like what is going to happen when TikTok is like functionally banned in the United States. And I feel like you're a little more informed on what will happen to TikTok from an American user standpoint than I am, Dylan. I've got like the bones of it, but I'm bad at explaining it. do you want to explain, because this person said that, oh, Caden, welcome to the party. Thanks for coming. Caden's with the roses.
Always
We
good to see you,
appreciate
Kaden.
you.
Always good
Wonderful
to see you.
This person is under the impression that it just won't be downloadable from the App Store anymore like Flappy Bird was.
So, I believe, the more I look into it, that is correct. I think that it will still be accessible because the servers are hosted in China. And America has no control over shutting down Chinese servers at all. But they also can't delete stuff off of my phone. They're not allowed to do that.
Okay. So it just, like...
It will be not available from the App Store, but the problem is like when Fortnite was put in limbo on Apple products, it will never get updates.
So will it eventually just be rendered, like...
Unusable.
Unusable
it will
after a period of
eventually
time?
fall out off of being like a working product. And the real fear is if somebody finds some kind of exploit in like the security on this version, they have an infinite amount of time to cook on that exploit because there will not be any patches that can roll in and fix security problems. So if somebody can figure out how to steal your bank account through your TikTok
on this specific version,
that
will not be updated.
Will never get updated, and that will then be running rampant and
a permanent exploit.
Yes, and it will be. It's like going to A, be unusable after a certain amount of time, but B, before that, be a massive security risk to anybody using it on their phone.
Okay.
But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it will still remain up.
Okay.
And we can still log in and use it. It'll just never get updated. When the whole new big thing is like, oh, dude, there's some crazy new TikTok feature that just came out. America won't have it either.
Yeah.
Like, and genuinely, it's the security risk is the big problem that people are not thinking about. Because it's like, because I was looking at it too. I was very confused because it was like, well, we've been able to take down other websites before by attacking their server providers. Like when people got Kiwi Farms taken down from like Cloudflare and stuff like that. But we don't own these servers.
Yeah.
And is China going to shut them down? Because the Supreme Court says to? No.
Probably not.
No. So it's like, yeah, and they can't legally go like delete shit off my phone.
And they can't put like a baby jail on it so it just doesn't work and shit won't load or something?
It would be, I think, almost impossible, if I'm not mistaken in my head, because they have no access to the servers, and they also aren't the devs or like the admin team or anything.
Okay.
So to do that, they would have to like block each server that TikTok is coming from, and then like if I just used a VPN.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
I think so though, because I looked into it after we had our conversation. I was like, wait, that's when like we're messing with like US servers though.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know.
So even if it does get banned, we will still have time that we can use it probably for a little bit. But genuinely, don't be one of those people that keeps TikTok on your phone, because you can. Like, after a couple months, you want that shit off your phone, or someone that knows how to hack into this specific version of TikTok now has an infinite amount of time and an endless amount of victims.
And how would me deleting that off my phone solve that?
Because
I don't think it would it?
It would, yeah. Say the vulnerability is through your TikTok account or on the TikTok app. If app's not on my phone, you can't get in.
Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you, Tech Boy Dylan, for the tech update with TikTok.
And now I'm listening to the Supreme Court questioning.
Oh yeah, that's what you're doing like literally right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I paused it though. I can't. It's so boring. I'm trying to be informed over here, but that is a lot of old people just yapping very slowly.
Where's
Like,
my Subway Surfer?
I need
yeah,
Subway
dude.
servers to play underneath.
No, I just need someone yelling intermittently about it. Just like pause and then give me like a reaction stream to the Supreme Court.
Someone say something crazy every once in a while.
That's insane! You can't do that! And then just resume the video. That's
Someone
all
said,
I need, dude.
Caden said, so essentially you should delete your account if it ends up getting banned.
I don't know if you need to go as far as deleting your account, but after a period of time, I would not want the app on your phone. Deleting your account might be I mean, that's if you care if China has your data, which they already do. So, like,
Well, hypothetically, the data is all stored in a server in Texas for the
in
United
theory,
States. In theory.
in theory,
That's why I said hypothetically.
yeah. But the thing is it's like, yeah, all the data is stored in Texas. But if this Supreme Court case goes through and they just ban TikTok, why is China not just going to yoink all that data?
Yeah.
Why would you not? Like, so it's like, yeah, because you having an account server side, China will still be able to like look at your account, and dev teams and stuff can access your account, sure, which will have like some of your information, but as long as you don't have the app on your phone that is vulnerable to a certain security exploit, you should be fine from people using it to exploit your security.
Great. Someone asks, what's your guys' names? I'm Liz.
Dylan.
That's Dylan. And then that's Darby. And then the one directly behind us that's kind of hiding a little bit is Ani. If you guys are going to Anthrocon, can I DM you guys if you have a fursona? I want to draw your guys' fursonas to make into stickers to give it to you in person. We don't all have fursonas, but we have our mascot, Grape, and if you'd like to draw Grape, you are more than welcome to.
If we go to Anthrocon, we'll let everyone know.
Yes, everyone will know about as soon as we know. I'll go, yay, 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 and then we'll get into the office the next day and let people know that we're going to Anthrocon. Yippee, yippee, yippee! We're going to Anthrocon!
That was something new for me, and being furry adjacent now. Being in a room of adults and one person goes yippee, and then the entire room screams yippee, and I was just
That
stunned.
was a pretty incredible experience. And it was all adults in that room, because it was an 18
it was
plus
18
con.
plus con. I know all of them were adults screaming yippee in public, and I was like, wow, this is pretty hard.
Conventions are an amazing place.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, cons are pretty cool. Hi, I just came over from TikTok. Welcome to the party, Orange Shoes. Liz, what type of fursuit hat are you making? This is a canine on our Slim Canine base. Right now, I am working on patterning out all of the liners for the inside of all of our client heads right now.
Sorry, guys.
So
I have to.
I have to. So I'm working on taping out the internal parts of this suit, and it takes a bunch of fucking time, but it's super worth it because we have really detailed headliners that we install that are really comfy.
I see someone say sadness. I've been ignored. Let me find you. Let me find you. Oh God, chat is moving today.
Yeah, chat's kind of popping. Yeah, I'm sorry if I missed someone's comment. I'm genuinely not like trying to ignore people. Unless you're like being creepy, then I am ignoring you.
Yes.
We will ignore creepy people. But most generally, we just miss your comment.
Just came over from TikTok. Hi, Orange Juice. Welcome over. Thanks for stopping by on the other platforms. Also, I hope audio is good for everyone. If it's ever too loud, too quiet, anything, just yell at me.
We can
I'll fix
adjust
it.
that. Yeah. Dylan talks a little bit quieter than I do, and so if he is a little too quiet, we can adjust that out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we are sitting the closest together we've sat since we've started these new mics, so if we have like a funky echo or anything,
Let us know to separate.
also let us know. I'm too young to be a furry because of my mother. Sometimes it be like that. Plank T high. Oh my God, I'm gonna butcher that name. I'm so sorry. Plank, thank you so much for the gifts on TikTok. We super appreciate you.
Thank you, Plank.
Why are you moving to Lemon 8? That's owned by TikTok, so that's at risk too. We just are moving to Lemon 8 because is it run like by TikTok? Is that also going to be targeted by the band Lemon 8?
Everyone's moving over to Red Note, which is just the official Chinese TikTok. I don't understand that at all right now, to be honest with you. I don't know
all the things. Why do you have wars? Me personally, I have never once started a countrywide like military affair. In general, I also do not know. It seems a little barbaric and strange to me.
Because people from different places have different viewpoints, and sometimes,
And sometimes
they
you need to
conflict with
slap
each
a
other.
bitch over it for some reason. I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
No, Red Note is separate from TikTok, but it is like the Chinese version of TikTok. But it's not.
app is-
It's not TikTok.
In Chinese, like said the name, like
Nothing is translated.
it's all in
you gotta check yourself.
Chinese.
I've been dabbling over there.
How's it going, Darby?
I'm gonna learn Mandarin.
Yay, Darby!
I've already followed someone who's teaching Americans how to speak Chinese.
YouTube is kind of muffled, said For the Wild. Is it like one of us is kind of muffled or both of us is kind of muffled? Do we need to like adjust the placement of our mics? Is Dylan's mane making his audio not good?
That would not affect
I don't
my-
know. What do you use for lining? The black parts. What black parts? We use a few different materials for lining. We actually, how many
Talking about
materials?
the eyes?
Oh, the eyes.
Like
the eyes.
when we do the felt thing?
Um,
maybe? I don't know. I thought that was we had one with the eyes done. My bad.
I don't know. Hi, cadenza. That's your creature right there. Your
Hi,
creature's there,
cadenza.
cadenza. We use 4 different materials to line our heads together. We use them all together. We use a fleece. We use a jersey mesh material. We use a special suede material with like foam on the back of it. And then we also use like a lycra type material. The mic, is it both of our mics? Like when both of us talk, we both have separate microphones. So is it muffled when I talk, or is it muffled when Dylan talks? Or is it muffled when both of us talk?
Here, I'll just turn this up a little bit.
Yeah, Dylan's gonna turn us up a little bit, so maybe we'll be a little bit more clear for you.
This is a very slight increase to our volume. Is it better?
Yeah,
Hopefully.
someone said Dylan is muffled when he talks.
It's the hair.
It's the
It's
sick
not,
weave.
I promise
It's the
you.
sick weave.
I promise you guys.
Bro's weave is too sick.
If anything, it's probably just falling under my shirt because it was on my tank top.
Yeah. I wonder if you could clip it under the bill of your hat,
That'd be kind of funky looking.
right? But I feel like it would be stable. Someone said it was the hair.
It absolutely was not the hair.
It's the hair. Definitely keep telling him that.
They make wind blockers for microphone that you cover the whole thing. My 5 strands of hair is not muffling your audio experience.
It's the weave. Sick weave.
Put an
Do
entire
the
fuzzy
slim
part on it.
feet paws lean more canine than the others? Because the ones I tried on at Anthro Northwest looked feline. Our slim feet paws, like the ones you tried on at Anthro Northwest, we don't really label them as canine or feline. We kind of just have a generic shape for the both of them. Question, how does one go about shipping a duct tape dummy? Once you make the duct tape dummy, you tape it back up after you cut yourself out of it, and then you fold it flat and ship it in like a box or an envelope or something, like a puffy envelope or a poly mailer or whatever, and you just slap a label on it and send it.
And then we'll stuff it when it gets here.
Dylan, should the mic on the hat?
I can try it.
I feel like it looks super sick.
Yeah.
Tech guy core. Oh, so you don't ship it stuffed? No, no, you do not ship it
I
stuffed.
don't
you
think
ship
this
it
looks
flat.
as cool as we thought it would.
It looks really funny. I like
I
it.
don't think this
I'm
looks
getting
very
no
cool.
difference from over here.
Maybe you could clip it to the side of your hat.
Wear your hat sideways.
Oh, dude. There we go, Darby. That's it.
Do you guys do payment plans on the suits? Yes, we do. We do offer payment
That looks kind of
plans.
better. I like that.
Sick as fuck.
Ah, there we go.
How
Can you
is
hear me,
Dylan's
everyone?
audio,
Yeah.
gang? Say something, Dylan.
Hello, testing. Can you hear me? It works. Cool. I can hear him well. Thanks. Does it say
Perfect.
Yeen Soul?
Yin Soul.
Thanks.
What kind of duct
Yin.
tape do you use specifically? Is yours more stuff than this? Is yours more stuff than the stuff I use? I don't know exactly how much
Is
stuff
yours
this
more
is.
sticky or stuck? Maybe is what they were going. I don't know, man.
Is
I'm
your
trying to
duct
catch.
tape more stuff?
I'm
Mine
trying.
is
I'm
pretty
trying.
stuff. No, I just buy like shitty bulk duct tape off of Amazon. For the taping of the heads and stuff, you don't want like heavy duty duct tape. I accidentally bought coins, so I'm gonna spend them. You've only got limited time if you're in the United States. I'm stoked now. My head's being made, says Cadenza. I am also stoked. We are pretty freaking pumped.
Oh, dude, yeah, we can call one of our next lives like useless coin deposit box or
Useless
something.
coin deposit box. That's perfect.
Because yeah, if it gets banned, what are your coins gonna do in a week?
Yeah. Someone said, if a head is 500 or 5,000 US dollars, how much would you guys prefer up front? If a payment plan, I use Canadian dollars, so it's more expensive for me. We require 30% down. And then usually for a head, we'd say 3 months payment plan, partial is 4 months, and then full suits can be like 6 months or less. So much better, said For the Wild, who was saying that we were a bit muffly. I think maybe turning it up helped.
Yeah, and I think it was falling under my shirt.
Prison.
Are we ending at exactly 5 today, or?
Yeah, we can go a little over for our work, and we'll just end at exactly 5, and then close down. Do you
Only got
know
10
what
minutes left, guys.
kimono mimi is? Vaguely. My understanding of kimono mimi is like, y'all just wear like little ears and stuff instead of like full fursuits. It's like a furry adjacent thing, but it's like ears and then like little tails.
Okay.
Is that kimono mimi? I may be talking straight out my butthole. Forgive me for not knowing, but is the duct tape being used for fur patterns? Yes. Yes, Cadenza, it is. So we have to go in, and I will actually show this super duper up close. And I tear a bunch of teeny tiny pieces of duct tape to micro pattern out every curve and every angle on the inside of this head. So that way we can peel it off and then use it to like paste down on the fabric and then create a pattern from that. So yeah, it takes a while, probably like 3/4 of the day, I'd say, to do like a full internal head pattern. Because this one's almost done, and I had like a few other things I did today. We did some employee evaluations, and then
Spoiler alert. I fuck.
Dylan's cool. Winning. Yeah, very scary, very terrifying, nerve-wracking employee evaluations for everyone in the office. And then we did some base casting stuff where I felt sad and drilled a hole in the top of a box that I like. But it worked.
It's not a nice box, guys.
Hey,
You don't get it
it's
twisted.
my box.
It's just it's a box that Sarah owns.
We use that for storing stuff.
I like my box.
You gotta
I'm
phrase
mourning-
it differently,
I'm
man.
mourning the loss of my box
You
hat.
got-
We drilled a hole in it. I'll live.
I use that for store instead. What am I gonna
It is pretty difficult to find just a lid.
Right. So we're gonna go to the Home Depot and get some other stuff.
Yeah, we got ideas.
Another lid.
Nah, we're gonna get like that
More
corrugated
lids.
plastic.
Oh yeah, right.
Like the stuff that those signs that we kept stealing off the side of the road are made out of. We'd go and it's like the elections like cycle was over and the election signs, those corrugated plastic election signs around the yard, we're like,
They're great for phone.
we're not using these anymore. We pop them out because whatever that plastic is made out of, that polyethylene is just, it is such an easy release for like the mold making and stuff. And so I found out they just sell the plastic at the Home Depot. So we're going to go get some of that instead of sending Dylan to drive around and look for old election signs.
One of the best days of work I've ever had. I'm gonna go commit crimes. Be right back.
Be right back.
And when the officer asks, I tell him, I'm getting paid for this, bro. Like, take as long as you want arresting me. I'm on the hour.
I'm on the clock
I'm on the
right
clock,
now.
dude. Take your time.
What kind of feline is this suit going to be? That suit is going to be a snow leopard, a pink snow leopard. So kimono yagi is a style, or kimono mimi is a style of liking animal ears and tails and wearing them for fun. I was spot on. I was spot on. Just a cat girl.
All right, so yeah, that's what I like.
Dylan's like, me too.
Cool. I get that one. I'm in, guys. All the cat girls never stop out there. You keep
We
doing
love you, cat
dude.
girls. Someone asks, does anyone in the office have own jobs they do, like what they specialize in? Dylan, what is your office speciality?
Yelling.
Yeah. We put him on the phone with customer service of people that are like not very nice.
Partially is yelling for realsies, but no. I do all the base casting in here. I do our video editing, not short form content. That's still Sarah that does that stuff. But our long form video editing, I do that. I travel to all the conventions, all of that kind of stuff. Like everyone's kind of got their own specific tasks that they do and they prefer to do and they're good at. But we also have things that everybody just
Everybody gets to
does.
do.
Like eye blanks need to be cleaned. That's what Darby and I are doing right now. When they come off the printer, making sure they're fresh and all that.
Yeah,
so
we don't sell like fucked up looking eye blanks.
Yeah,
We're
there's
pretty picky.
everyone work, and then there is also specific.
Yeah, like Darby is really good at like doing sublimated eyes and all of the like fursuit sprays. Darby is like fursuit spray queen. And then
I've never made a
Tony's
single
here.
fursuit spray.
I've made some in the past when we were first like refining methods and stuff, but like beyond that,
I don't think I've ever made one.
And then Ani is our newest employee, but Ani does a lot of like fabric cutting and then like sewing and stuff, and they're getting very, very good at both of those things. And then Lauren is another like sewing and like embroidery pro. And then I just kind of like, I guess my like special thing now is like I just work on heads and like bodysuits and stuff like that. But yeah, everybody kind of shares a lot of tasks. There's stuff that we all do together, and then stuff that we're the best at when we do it.
So stay out my lane.
Stay on my lane! Typing this on Twitch since TikTok's message limit is short, says Cadenza. I don't know if I missed it in your terms of service. If I plan on upgrading my suit in the future, would it be fine on fursuit parts / bodysuit being made by me or another maker? Yeah, there's no issue with that. There's no issue with that at all. Whatever you need, bestie. You can go to someone else for the bits or whatever. I am not going to have my feelies hurt. We're so good. I don't know why, like, there's been, like, weird stuff that other makers will, like, have in their terms of service, that it's like, if you get your Furby from me, never Furby from anyone else but me. It's like, huh?
I'm actually just going to break that.
What? Like,
I'm actually just
I'm
not
not
going to
gonna do that. What you gonna do, sue me?
Right? Like,
There's some of this stuff that's like, you can't hold that up in court. All right.
But I wrote it in my terms of service.
They
Like,
agreed
I
to
don't
it.
care.
Every year you have to pay me $10,000 or else I will come to your house and light your Furby on fire. You signed it. You signed it in the terms of service.
That's
It's like,
cash.
you can't do that.
It's not the only form of payment, but your first son
Yes.
will also be taken on his 12th birthday.
I will come when you least expect it in the night.
Happy 12th birthday! And then I rip him out of
Yoink.
bed.
Hey, it was in the terms of service
It
they
is
signed.
in the terms of service. Take me to court.
I was worried about that if I had to wait until another slot was open from you. Oh, with like, if you need extra bits or something, I have a few other like older clients that want extra bits from me and stuff. And it's just kind of one of those things that it's like, let me know. And when I have a second for it, I'll come and then take your money and then do it. But I just kind of hold off on like taking your money with those things. Like I know Barley wants hand hooves, and that is coming up on our list of things that we can do here soon. And I don't take money for those until I am arriving at the time in which I can do them. All right,
Is that the show?
we've got less than a minute left.
All right, chat. Your most pertinent questions right now.
And then we got a boogie. It's the bewitching hour. Could you show the size comparison in the eye blanks? Not right now. But if you go to our Etsy, there is information, and they're all like 15% larger than the previous one. It's just a 15% change in size. Tiny says, Dylan toe picks when. Those can be on our Patreon, maybe at some point.
Yeah. Patreon tiers, Spill Grape Soda
It's
OF.
It's the $500 Patreon tier where it's just pictures of the staff's toes.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well,
I'm fine with that. The worst part is Tiny would pay for it.
Tiny would. Tiny's like, oh, thank God.
Tiny's my sugar daddy, dude.
All right. It's been real. It is 5 p.m. here in the beautiful Western Washington. Thanks for hanging out with this gang. I appreciate...
Where do I sign? I knew it.
Where do I sign? Says Tiny. Tiny, go home. Go home, Tiny. We'll play video games with you later.
I'll be home soon.
I'll be home soon. All right. It's been real. Thanks for hanging out. Mwah.
Love
Be
you
good.
guys.
Love you guys.
We'll be back
See you
tomorrow.
We're live
and,
streaming every day this week.
Hopefully TikTok is going to stick around. Bye, guys.
Fingers are crossed. See ya.